So hi, this is a Winds of Change reading. I found this in the Barbara Moore Tarot Book of Tarot Spreads, where I find all my things. I've never come across this one before, and I was just thumbing through the pages this morning. I'm like, I gotta do this one because this is a good one to practice with on yourself, to do for someone else, while you're learning, and it helps you because there's precise, positions. Again, that's a really nice way to read when you're just starting because you can have focus. So this is called the Winds of Change, and if you feel like a change is coming, and I kind of like gravitated towards it because I've been getting the Tower, and almost every day to some degree, whether as a clarifier or it's just coming up constantly. And when you see the Tower, you're kind of like, what's going on? So I figure like it feels like there's a change coming about, and what would that change be? So this is like compass position. So you have north and south. So the top is north, bottom is south. Left is left is west, or right is east. That just doesn't seem right to me, but then I'm backwards. And then the center is something you need to know about this change. I feel like this is really interesting. And so each position, so north being the top, is how the change is associated with your physical being. Then east, which is the right, what challenge, opportunities, or problems the change may bring. So this is kind of a predictive card on the right. South is the bottom. The changes affect on your plans or projects and how you will be inspired. So it's a more positive influence on, it's interesting, on the change. It's like, this is how you will be inspired. But basically too, how it affects any plans or projects along the way. It's really interesting. So then the left is what emotional reactions or experiences you can expect with this change. So it's basically, the top is your physical being or resources. The right is your challenges or opportunities. The bottom is emotional reaction. No, the bottom is how it affects, plans and things of that nature. And the left side is your emotional, how it affects you emotionally. And the center is something you need to know about the nature of the change. So I have the Tower in the top position, which is how the change is associated with my physical being or resources. I got the Tower. So I would say in that position, we're really speaking how it will change is it's going to really shift, how you live. Whatever change is coming is going to shift how you live. Whether it be a move, in this case I don't see a move, but it's going to shift because this is your physical resources, physical being or resources. I want to be careful about doing health because I don't see anything else health but this could also be that, like your physical, who you are physically. I would say like this is something that's going to affect where you live, how you live. And there's going to be a shift in that because it's the Tower card. And I see the Tower card. I want to be careful. A lot of times I see the Tower card as just a shift. It's still kind of sudden. So to me, this still is talking about something that's suddenly going to shift how you live and where you live. Super interesting. So, for Aquarian, that could be a move, but I don't see movement in these cards. Because I would feel like if it was a move, it would be more, I don't know, it could be anything, like maybe a job change. There's something like, this is the Tower, so there's something that's coming that's going to, upheaval to some degree. Not necessarily negative, but that's really going to shift how you live. That's interesting, because I actually did this for me. Like, I'm like, okay, because I've been getting the Tower and I want to know what it's about. So the east is what are the challenges, problems, what challenges, opportunities, or problems this change may bring. It's funny because this is the star, and the star follows the Tower in the tarot majors. So, and the star brings us hope and brings us, like, we can see the light. I feel like whatever change happens, it's going to show the the light. It's going to show them that there's hope, that whatever they've been thinking about, wishing upon, or feeling like their life, whatever's been missing from their life, this is going to change because they're now going to see hope in that. So that's kind of a cool feeling. So the bottom, the changes effect on your plans or projects and how it will inspire you. This is really interesting because this comes up as the justice, and how this will affect your plans or projects and or inspire you. This is about being truth, honest, having also having justice, like having something maybe that you've deserved or that's been rightfully yours come back. This is plans, project. I feel like whatever you've been thinking about working towards, or what's inspired, you know, or what is you're thinking of. This is really cool because it's bringing about truth, justice, the right thing. You will see that. You will see justice finally take place. It will, it's very interesting. It will feel very right, you know? Right. So you're whatever is going on your plans, you'll realize that you're in the right direction. You're making the right plans. Things are going to evolve the way they are supposed to. It's not a fate card, because I think judgment more is a fate card, but this is definitely the right thing. That's fun. How nice. So 4 is West. What emotional reactions or experiences can you expect with this change? This is the 6 of Cups. So this is what are your emotions doing when this change happens, and how this is past. Like, this is going to allow you to either feel more like the past, right? 6 of Cups, or it will be like a feeling from the past. So this could be something coming in from the past that you've kind of been waiting for, or that will affect. This is so interesting. That will affect your, I feel like this could be job. It could be love, but it feels more like job, money, something. So it's going to feel like the past. I think these are all good cards, but the way it affects your emotions. And it's funny that the 6 of Cups comes up in the emotional spot, because cups are about emotion too. And knowing that whatever's going to happen is going to make you feel this way. It's going to make you feel nostalgic, or it will remind you of that time when. I feel like that's kind of what it feels like. It's like you've been waiting to feel a certain way like you did in the past, and this is going to happen. You're going to feel that way. The center of it all, something you need to know about the nature of the change, is the Emperor. That's a tough one for me, because reading it in this way, if I could clarify it, which I can do, I don't know if it's a person or a feeling, right? So is this Emperor a person coming in that's going to take control, or are you going to take control of the situation? Is this what it's about? Is it about, focus? I feel like the Emperor is really telling us about control. So if I were to clarify it and I pull the 5 of Pentacles, it's something that you've been worried about. So this would be clarifying. The 5 of Pentacles tells me that this Emperor is clarified. So it's saying this Emperor is something that's been worrying you. So I would say it's probably taking back control, taking the lead again. Maybe the querent has felt like in their life they've lost that lead position or that lead feeling, and that's going to come back. Something shifting in your physical world that is that is going to, you know, really have you, you know, renew your hope, and in turn is going to help to make the right thing happen. So this is all about the right thing happening. It's going to remind you from the past, or it's going to be the right thing happening to correct that past. Like there's going to be some kind of justice with the past, because that's how it's going to make you feel. You're going to feel like that. And with that, the Emperor is about something that you feel like has been missing in your life. So this Emperor could be like control. I can finally take control back. I can finally take the lead. I can become a leader again. I can, you know, whoever, whatever the deal is. I do like this reading. I would definitely want to do this either with the client with me so that we could discuss these positions, or for myself where I could write out this is what it would mean, and this is direct. I mean, because I think in this reading and this spread, you can get to the answers really quick. Sometimes when I read for myself, let's say I lose control, I focus on one thing or another, but this kind of puts things into perspective, especially with those positions that they're in. So this is the Winds of Change spread. It's kind of like a compass. It's a cross, so it's a 5-card reading. Pretty simple, pretty quick. I recommend this reading a lot. I think this could give you very good, yeah, I think this would be a great one to practice with and learn. I will put the positions below. As the cross, so north. So I will put them as they appear in the book, which is north, south, east, west, and then the center. And I will put north or top, east or right, so that you know where they are. So there you have it. Please like or subscribe. Like, comment. Actually, more so than subscribing. Yeah. So take care. Have a beautiful day.